Zimam Tuku is a resident of Mekelle. She lives with her 2 grandchildren and 1 daughter. She says she raised her children working in a hotel in the city after her husband passed away. Before the start of the war, Zimam says her daughter used to support her family using her salary as a housekeeper while her son worked as a police officer.
My son and my daughter used to provide for the home, and I was the caretaker. But now there is very little work available and no salary, so I started to sell peas on the street to help pay the house rent.
Zimam says that months earlier, her and her family had been forced to sell most of their belongings just so they could afford food.
When we finally ran out of anything to eat, I went out to beg the neighbors for food. That's what we have been living off the past 2 days.
But the mom said despite her best efforts, her family has not been able to fulfill basics, afraid she may lose her grandchildren of hunger. She says she has been begging for food, using what little scraps she can find to feed her children.
We were forced to sell our sofa, our television, and our electronic stuff for less than half the price, just to buy food that would last us a few days.
Zimam says her and her family are desperate and frustrated that they cannot work, and have been forced to sell items accumulated over years to fulfill basic items.
We were angry that we have been forced to sell our belongings, which we had bought using years of effort. The situation is quite dire. I really have no words.
The almost year-long siege on Tigray has made many desperate and unable to fulfill basic needs. Zimam is just one of the millions desperately seeking assistance to help her and her family get by on this rainy day.